All right, YouTube. So I'm putting my project together for my scripts, but I'm putting that aside because as I was doing them, I had this like radical idea for social media. And I had this radical idea for social media. And I tried filming this video, but then like my mom had to come into the garage to clean out her car, so I had to stop it. But here I am. I'm a little bit calmed down now because I was kind of pissed off, but um, now I feel a little bit better. But this idea I had for my mom's ranting about something upstairs, ranting about something. Um, my mom likes to rant a lot, but essentially, like, I had this, like radical idea, which was like, um, I want to call it, it's like an idea that I actually want to pitch to, so the YouTube company. I don't know who I'd contact, but I kind of want to pitch this idea to them. I want to like flush it out a little bit more, but it would reshape the way that we are able to use social media, and it would reshape both the companies and the YouTubers and the viewers. It would reshape their involvement with each other. So essentially, like, I post YouTube videos, but YouTube never reaches out to me unless they're putting a strike on my video, right? Um, I post YouTube videos and I've gotten over 3,000 views, but I haven't gotten like any comments or anybody wanting to talk to me through other social media apps, like DMing me. So it's kind of like, where's all that attention going? Like, are people watching it and then they don't want to talk to me? Like, whatever. I don't want people to DM me and talk to me, but I don't want like complete strangers just like DMing me, asking me to make a certain type of content or whatever. But like, I had this radical idea which would reshape viewers, content creators, and the YouTube company. It would reshape the way that there is involvement between all three people, all three groups: viewers, content creators, and the YouTube company. And essentially, and I wanted to call it YouTube is the new EBT. YouTube is the new EBT. And essentially, like, what I started thinking was that, um, so let's just start with as a content creator. As a content creator, I'm not sure if everybody wants to get monetized who's on YouTube. I think some people just want something to do when they're bored. But, and I think, as far as I know, small channels will try and promote their stuff through TikTok because they know that they can get a lot of views on TikTok and people will immediately hop over to their channel and subscribe. That's why a lot of small channels have like several thousand subscribers because they're on they're on Twitch or they're on TikTok or something, and they're getting viewers from there. But not all those people can get monetized, and I think Twitch would be easier to get monetized on than YouTube. So anyways, so as a content creator, it would be nice if you could make money off of your videos no matter how many views you got, no matter how many subscribers you got. And it would be nice if you actually got genuine feedback from your viewers, not just like little like meme like kind of like comments that, like, I've scrolled through hundreds of YouTube videos and it's always the same kind of commentary. It's always like the same like 5 or 20 comments. in like every single video, and it's all like based off of internet vocabulary. So it's like an internet type of humor that people are commenting. And so I'm just like, okay, this is not like genuine feedback. And I know it feels nice. Like it actually must feel really nice, like if you're a Twitch streamer, to get a bunch of feedback, just to have all those comments like being generated on your video. And you're like, oh my gosh, like people are so like interested in me. Like that must be nice. But at the same time, um, like someone like myself, like I would have nothing to stream on Twitch. Like I don't play video games, and I don't just talk like, no, like I can't just talk on a Twitch stream. Like I can do a live video, like I did do a live video with this other YouTuber, but I'm just like, as a content creator, like I think I've made like almost 100 videos, and I've made long form content and shorts, and I've made short videos and long videos and really long videos, and I've gotten like 3,000 views total, and I've gotten like, I think I've gotten like 50 comments, and I've gotten 32 shares or something. So anyways, there's a substantial amount of views on there. But so anyways, so my plan was that, like, I came up with it while I was scripting. I was like, what if you could turn your YouTube content into like small books that your viewers would have to purchase, and like it would be a physical book that would be made and then shipped to the viewer's doorstep. Like what if you could turn your videos into small books? So let's say like you made videos for 1 week, you could turn that into a book. You made videos for a month, you could turn that into a book. Or if you made videos for 2 months or longer, like consistently, you could turn that into a book. What if viewers, in order to actually view your videos, had to buy these books from you? And the books contain all the information about your YouTube video in it, but they have to buy it in order to watch your videos. So like, I was imagining that YouTube would then limit the view duration that you can watch on any length of video. It's essentially any long form content, anything over like 1 minute, it would block the viewer from watching it for more than 30 seconds. Like they could only see like a 30-second clip of it. And then in order to watch the rest of the video, they would have to buy your books. And your books have all of your content info in it. And so you get to create the books because you're the one creating the content. And then I was imagining that we would use like an AI tool in order to do summaries of our videos, and that would also be in the book. So there's these books that you have to film content for a week at the least, and that will be made into a book. Or you can film for a month and that'll be made into a book, or for 2 months or longer. And then you can upload all of those videos, but then they'll essentially all be privatized by YouTube. And a viewer coming to your channel can only view 30 seconds of it. And then to view the whole thing, they'd have to purchase something from you. They'd have to purchase your books. And that would force the viewer to pay you something for your content. It would force them to pay something for the content. And I was imagining that the books, like if you are creating a book based off of a week's worth of content, then they would only purchase it for like 50 cents. If it's a month's worth of content in your book, then it's $1. And then if it's 2 months or longer, then it's $2.50. So that doesn't seem like jack shit, but if you think about it, like, let's say you made a week's worth of, or let's say you made a month's worth of content into a book, and then people have to purchase that book. So that's like $1 a book. If you got 100 views on that video, then you just made $100. So that's actually like a lot of money if you think about it. And I know like $100 a month is not a lot of money for like obviously you can't pay like rent with that. But since you're just filming videos and it's completely free to upload to YouTube, then and another idea that just popped into my head is like you have to buy a YouTube channel. You can't just like have a YouTube channel. There probably should be an option where if you just want to upload free videos where your viewers don't have to pay you anything to watch, then that's an option, but then you're not making any money. At least not for small channels. And then if you wanted to create a channel where you're making these books and people have to purchase it in order to view it, then you have to like buy your channel. You have to like buy it for like whatever, like $50 or something. And then you can start making money off your content because people are forced to like buy your stuff essentially if they want to view it. And then I was imagining that like down the line, if you post content consistently for a certain amount of time, like let's say like 2 years or something, then you would get an upgrade to your channel, which would allow you to create merchandise like clothes or mugs or towels or like whatever people sell is like as a form of merchandise. Like you can create like a shop on your channel where you can buy merchandise. I mean, that's already a thing, but I'm saying like it would be like a perk that you would unlock. And then YouTube would pay for your merchandise to be created, but then they would have to charge enough for the merchandise in order for both them and you to make money. So normally a YouTuber would buy all their own merchandise and then sell it in the hopes that they can get some return on it. But in this case, if you post consistently for a certain amount of time, you unlock the merchandise option. You can create a shop with your own like merch, and then YouTube will pay for it. But then they have to price it in order for YouTube to make money off of it, and you can make some of the money off of it. So you can make money off of books that people are forced to buy, and you can make money off of merchandise. So, and then I was thinking like there should be a limit on how long someone can post for. Like not the duration of the video, but there should be like a certain amount of years. Like you can only be a YouTuber for like 10 years or less because like I'm just thinking like everybody in their heart of hearts thinks that social media is a waste of time. And it's like none of us can deny the fact that we think it's a waste of time. But it's a really confusing kind of tricky thing because it's on our phones and it's in our face all the time, and all the young people use it to communicate. So it's like it's a really confusing thing because it's kind of like it's a part of our lives now in this country. And so it's like I'm just thinking of like what's a way in which so that's the content creator thing. And then I was thinking YouTube's involvement would be that they create the conditions on YouTube, like the technical computer stuff, like they do the work so that people have to buy your books. And then they will also, how they're involved in your channel is they will create the merchandise for you. I mean, you can style it and everything, like you can create your own logo or whatever, but they'll style it and pay for it to be shipped to people, to be created and then shipped to people. And then they make some money off of it, but you can also make money since it's like your channel. So that was essentially my thoughts on how viewers, content creators, and YouTube can all be more involved in the process. And I had some more like radical ideas. for how YouTube, the company, could like channel money from views into like certain like projects, like homes for like homeless people, or paying for a kid's like, or paying for a YouTuber's like college tuition. Like I had these ideas where like essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not limit the freedom of the content creator, but limit how much content they can put out in a certain amount of time. No, they can put as much content as they want for like, let's just say like the limit is like 10 years. Like if you purchase one of these YouTube channels where you can make money off of it, then you get like a 10-year plan or something, and then after that, like it would become incredibly expensive to purchase a YouTube channel. Like it would cost a lot of money to purchase a YouTube channel so that you can do it all over again. Um, or you simply have to make a free channel where you don't make any money off of it. Because social media apparently is a fair game in terms of people coming to your channel to view your stuff. Like, hey, it's a fair game. Like, people have free choice. They can choose to watch your video or not. They can choose to subscribe or not, or like your video or comment or whatever. But it's not really free choice when we have to use phones nowadays to live our lives. Like, it's not and the thing is, like, having everything on a single device that can fit in your pocket, like, it's not really free will. Like, the phone is not really free will. Like, they're like, oh, well, you can call whoever you want, you can access social media, you can view your email, you can take videos. Like, that's all free will. But like, it's not really free will when it's like forced on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now everybody has to use it. And it's hard to imagine a time before phones when, especially like, well, me, like, I can't imagine a time before a phone because I grew up with it. I grew up like, I think I was 8 years old when the first iPhone came out. So I lived a couple years without social media and stuff. But obviously that's not the case now. And so I'm trying to think like of just some ways in which we can be like, we have to use social media now to kill boredom and to get our ideas out there, because sharing our ideas in this type of way is not an option anymore. Like, just like with sharing your ideas to other people in the same way you do through YouTube, when it's just you recording yourself, is like, we don't have that anymore. And so it has to be done through social media. So they've actually stripped this authentic long form content out of real life and transferred it to the digital world. And so it's like we have to use it. But I'm just thinking, how can we use it so that we're actually involved in each other's lives, and how, one, we can make money off of it, and two, how can we be involved in the company policies and laws? Like, how do we have a say in the company's policies and laws? Especially now that they're under attack from like addicted teens and their overweight parents. It's like, and their stupid parents. It's like, how do we what like, what are we gonna do? Like, we had social media for 20 years and now we're gonna shut it all down because there was one teen who said, man, this is making me feel so depressed. Like, we're gonna shut it all down because of these kids? Like, I don't know. Like, I think social media is kind of a cool thing, but it's really weird because it's like, I don't think it changes my life in any way. It's just a weird thing. Like, I think maybe you can kind of feel some of the energy that I'm putting out there. Is like, we have to figure out ways to use it and get more involved in it, um, that are more structured than just fucking uploading videos for the fun of it. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. And I'm gonna flush this idea out for a couple months in my head. I have to get a real job, right? I have to get a real job, and I'm actually planning on, like, once I get certified, which means I can be a pharmacy tech in any state in the U.S. I'm planning on taking my two dogs and moving back to the Bay Area where I grew up and living there, like in an apartment. Like, first I have to secure a job and I have to get a car, but then I'm planning on moving back there because living there feels way better than living here. So I know the prices are super high, but then maybe also the job I have pays more over there. Not really sure. So, anyways, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. That's my 2 cents. Thanks, guys.